Hello everyone, this is your favorite Uncle Bob back at another video, and tonight we're looking at the Transformers Legends LG-59 Blitzwing. But before we get on to him, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell, and comment down below what you thought of the video. Now on to him. Now this, honestly, in my opinion, is better than the Legacy one. Just as far as like alt modes go. Robot mode, okay, both have pros and cons, but still. But yeah, overall for a triple changer, the tank isn't overly compromised, honestly, and that's typically the rule with triple changers is one mode has to be compromised. I don't think this one's too terribly, compromised. Yeah, if you got rid of like that portion, it would look a lot better, but I mean, for what it is, it's good. But get a close up on that detail. Got some nice molded detail with a transparent cockpit. Some nice black and this nice lavender purple. So yeah, rolls okay-ish. It's on a plastic wheels that are like this. These two are kind of hindered. These ones are fine, I guess. But yeah, for a size comparison, here we have G2 Sideswipe. Not too bad. So yeah. Now the only articulation you get in tank mode is the 360 round, and I guess if you wanted to undo a little bit of the transformation, you could get it up, but then yeah, it kind of looks unsightly. So with this being that whole Prime Wars trilogy thing, he is a headmaster, and here he is. As far as I know, he doesn't have a name in the Legends community, but in America, he was called Hazard. So here's Hazard. But let's see if I can get a close up on that detailing. Yeah, not too bad. Looks very nice. So yeah, he can fit into the cockpit right here. Just bend the legs forward at the hips. If you want, you can flip up the arms. Don't have to. And he sits in just fine. So yeah. Oh, and for articulation, he does has the hinge at the hips and the knees. Knees will bend both ways. And arms are on a ball joint. Can only go up. Okay. That launched. I'll have to get that in a minute. But ball joint at the head, ball joint at the arms. Don't try to get them to go all the way up. They won't go up. So, yeah. Here we have a Hazard. Missing an arm real quick, so I'll get that in a minute. He also comes with his little bathtub weapon that, again, you can fit Hazard into. And if you want to, you can also plug that on right here onto the tank. And yeah, if that's not, enough action for him, he can come up here. He also comes with a sword that you can store back here onto either slot. There we go. And he also comes with a little tank thing. Because, one tank isn't enough. Now, if you want, you can take Hazard, and he has two ports under his feet, two tabs. And if you want, just lift up the arms, lift up the, thank you, arms. And it just plugs in and, because, yeah, one tank isn't enough. That has more firepower than this. So, yeah. Now, for articulation for this thing, the two turrets can move up and down. This one's kind of on a friction ratchet. This one's fine. This one can also rotate 360, unless you have Hazard in there. Then it can only do as far as Hazard will let you do it. So, yeah, nothing too special about this. So, yeah. All right. Now, let's go into jet mode. Remove all the accessories. Let's start with the back. So, you want to flip up the wings, flip up out the wings, flip, and you have flying tank if you want it. Next, take this and just lift it up about halfway. And then you want to raise up your camera because you don't have enough room. Then you want to come to the tread area and just kind of wiggle it free. Rotate it back here, and then this port will go into this notch. Kind of lift this up just a little bit. So there we go. And there we go. There's also a tab and a kind of a slot. So That will connect all this. Then you want to take this, kind of just rotate it up a little bit or down a little bit. Then unclip. Nope. Okay. Oh yeah, right. You got to get this chest, bring it down. Then you can unclip the arm. Unclip. Rotate it back. And it will tab right in here. So just tab that in. If the legs would cooperate, that'd be great. Why aren't you working with me? Okay, there we go. You want to make sure that the fin is actually up almost all the way, like 99% of that way. So just do the same thing for the other side. Excuse me. All right. Flip all that back. Tab that in. Rotate the fin up about 99%. Rotate this out. Come on. Rotate, rotate, and clip in. You want to make sure that this port gets into that little notch. There we go. Flip down the fins. Make sure everything's staying tapped in. Then you want to rotate around the cockpit. Then come down here, rotate that however you want. This will just come back into place. Next, you want to flip up this, flip out the nose cone, and plug it back down. And here we have Blitzwing in his jet mode. Looks very nice. Get a close-up on that detailing as well. Looks very nice. Honestly, if this figure was a little bit smaller, this would be my Blitzwing for my G1 display. So, yeah. And he has her can fit into the cockpit. Just gotta lift it up. Come on. Lift it up. Have him sit. And there we go. Just bring it down, and you can kind of see him. Kind of cute looking. You can barely peek out of the cockpit, but you know, it's fun. Now, this can store underneath the nose cone if you'd like. To give him a one of those airplanes that the gun is the first thing they build around the airplane. I can't remember which one that is. And then this one can store just underneath, like right here. Now, if you want to, you can also take this one and these two clips with this flat piece right here can go right here and right there. So just kind of clip all that together. Oop, sorry, you want it on the front. And yeah, there's that. And now for little Shroot, I think is what the American Autobot counterpart name. Something like that. Just, you know, flip this down, flip that down, rotate around the head, and flip it down, and lift up the trunk. There you got him in his animal mode. So, yeah, you know, not bad. And if you didn't want Hazard in here, apparently he'd just rather stay in there. Okay. You can take him and just fold him up in half. Make sure Blitzwing's head is going up into the elephant or woolly mammoth or whatever this thing's supposed to be, and just slide him up in there. That way you can just forget him, and there. So yeah, not too bad. For a real quick size comparison, he is not very well balanced. But there is a car with a plane. Yay. Alright, now for robot mode. Just remove all the unnecessary accessories. Alright, so start off with just lift up the nose cone area, flip the nose cone in, flip that down, take the turret, flip it up halfway, then rotate this around back into what it was in tank mode. Then take the arms, flip them around and up. They will just tab into place. Rotate this section down, flip that up, flip it down, rotate that around, and accidentally, rotate around the arms too. Flip around that piece. And the wing, you can do whatever you want. I tend to bring it back on the bottom hinge and then out on that hinge. So, yeah. Repeat the same process on this side. Got the tip peg and all that. So, just get that out of the way. Rotate, rotate, flip, flip, and rotate. Then you want to take this chest plate, bring it up, and now fill out the chest. Then you want to come down here, split the legs, rotate or undo this door all the way, bring this leg down and out, rotate out the foot, and close that up. I don't know why they didn't make it rotate around the other way, so that way it's, because in alt mode these two kind of interfere with each other. It's not impossible, but it, it's weird. So yeah, do the same thing for this side as well. Come on. And flip around that. There we go. And then just take this. If there is a tab, a slot connection, just put that in. Stand him up. And then if you do whatever you want with these, I like to have them, facing down. And then raise up. And now he is missing a head. So if you want to, or not, well, not if you want to, you have to, just get out a little hazard here. And let me get his arm real quick. So I'll give me just 1 second, folks. Okay, we're back. Yay, yay, he has 2 arms now. So just fold him in half and plug him in. And I said, plug him in. And I swear you plug it, there we go. There you go. There you have Legends 59 Blitzwing in his robot mode. Angle down just a tad. Come on, there we go. So, yeah, not too bad. Typical Blitzwing backpack, honestly. And he cleans up very nicely, unlike that one that we will not mention. So, yeah. Now, get a close-up on that head sculpt. Come on. Looks very nice. Very Blitzwing-esque. Better than the Tiny Turn one, let's be honest. They're all purple and all the other stuff. I get that one's trying to go for toy look, so but that's fine. There we go. Alright, so for articulation, if you get the wings out of the way, the head is on a ball joint, can do it full 360, and that's about it. Just because of the way the headmasters all work, so. Now, the arms can only go up that far because of how everything is molded. You can go further if you go the other direction, because it can go back that far. You can kind of force it, but I wouldn't, honestly. That's just asking for breakages. But the arms can go up all the way. He does have a bicep rotation, 90 degrees of elbow bend, nothing at the wrist, nothing at the waist. He does have legs that can go forward that far, back pretty far. He has a thigh rotation. Oops. He has got technically only a 90-degree knee bend, but if you unpeg at the knee, you got a little bit more. So, and the toes can only move up and down. But yeah, overall, not a bad Blitzwing. So, yeah, get this all sorted. Now, you can give him his weapons. You can give him his sword, and I'll just plug into his hand. Can give him his gun, and I like to plug into the arm, and I'll show you why in a minute. There we go. Now, you can take Little Shroot and just flip up his head, rotate it around, and flip up at the back feet. And then flip up the handle. There you go. There you got a missile launcher. Now, you can hold it like this if you want. I like to undersling it and flip down the trunk to make it look like it is, part of his hand or something. So, yeah, come on. There you go. Now, for a real quick size comparison. Here we have G2 Sideswipe, and, not too bad, honestly, for an old Voyager. So, yes, he is Voyager. But, yeah. Overall, I say if you can hunt down this specific version, get it. It is worth it. I have no real complaints, honestly. The articulation is of its time, so I can't really complain about that. So, yeah. But that's about it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time for another video review.